it's kind of a commentary on the state, the times a little bit. And there's this old saying, "I'll sleep when I'm dead." So like, I don't need to sleep. I'm gonna work. I got to hustle, and I got work to do, and I'll have time to sleep when I'm dead. And but now everybody just wants to be TikTok famous, and get their 15 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever it is. And so I I just changed it to "I'll sleep when I'm famous," and probably partly for feeling underappreciated in my time. I feel like I'll be appreciated posthumously, so it's kind of a little joke there for myself. But the album itself does deal with death, or rather, how the living can like deal with death and live after the death of a loved one. So it's not exactly about or your own mortality, but it's more about living through the loss of a loved one. Something that a lot of people have done in the past few years with COVID, and my family has suffered a number of losses, but not due to COVID actually, but other reasons. One being my nephew died by suicide when had just graduated high school. So that was like a huge blow to our family. It's just tragic when you see young people gone too soon. It's like a double tragedy, where they didn't get a chance to live life. And he was actually a really exceptional young man. He was about to go to Harvard, and he was a great orator. He was like kind of Malcolm X reborn, very political, very outspoken. So it was very tough for everybody in the family. And at his funeral, I met his classmates, all his friends who were 17, 18, and they're just wrecked by this thing. And I kind of wrote a lot of songs on this album for them. So a lot of them are like kind of written to my nephew, as though he were still here to hear them, and some of them are just for myself or for anyone going through a loss. Now it's not just shoegazing, navel gazing sadness on the album. That's a tiny bit of it, but a lot of it is more hopeful. It's kind of trying to preach a more hopeful message to the younger crowd, and also to myself and to anyone who needs a little bit of lifting up.